going to go through a full day training on Perkins with system folks, and then invite in the CTE faculty, invite in student services, so that integration of what steps are important to make this happen will be known by all. And you may already know it. It doesn't hurt to reach out to everyone. So that's what I've asked Cindy to do. The Title III will continue to stay with Title III, which is the building trades at this point in time and the renewable energy. And when those roll out, those will fall under CTE at that point in time. Don't know if I have anything else to say about that.
The last two, Director.
Pardon me?
The last two to the right, Director of Adult Transition and Director of Learning and Support.
Okay.
I think they'll be followed because.
Oh, yeah. They'll be with your, oh, exactly. Right. Okay. Yeah, so those are changes in the structure.
Right.
Yes. Right. So those will fall under Gerald as well. Bookstore stays the same. Student services stays the same. Except at this point in time, we're going to have recruitment, including Jerry and Brenda, working closely with student services. And that does not mean, though, that just because Amy's sitting between them, we're going to separate Brenda and Anne Marie.
Please!
They'll still be in the same location, just to get additional responsibilities. In working with student services, I think that it could be a wonderful relationship for the recruitment admissions side. And as I say, we've got tons of expertise now. As a matter of fact, Gary, I have to tell you that Homer Wesley, the VP from UCCS, said that you are so far ahead of any of the other colleges in that role that he's very happy and very amazed at where you are. So kudos to you. That's good. Yeah. So, okay. Having said that, I think that I'm going to point to Chad or Cheryl if there's anything you'd like to say in addition. Are there any questions you have? Okay. And again, I've been a little flippant today, but truly, if there are colleagues that want to know what's going on, they have 2 or 3 choices. If they weren't here, they can watch the video, or they can call me. I think my phone number is 1512. I very seldom call myself. I did do that one day, and I called myself, and I told myself a message that I needed to remember for Monday morning. And I learned this from a colleague at Western Nebraska. And I didn't say what she used to tell herself, but I did tell myself what a great job I was doing. And I appreciated all my hard work. If you ever need a boost, and you're not getting one from your friends and colleagues, call yourself. But at least you know, I forgot who to call. I left the message, so it made me feel good. Yeah, when we're done, then I'll go with the President's Council after.
Okay. Well, I don't have a lot to say. I was going to have Sean introduce our new employee, but bless her heart, she's having a tough time. So Sean, if you could introduce.
Yeah, I want to introduce Rita Barrow. She's our new custodian at Cuthbert Hall.
So as you can see with the restructuring, history repeats itself, and if you stay in a place long enough, you find yourself back in the same position you started, right? So that's all good, I think. I'll be excited to be able to work with academic services and be able to maybe have some influence on what we do in the future there. I think that bringing my experience from the business office and all of the budgeting woes, I guess I should say, that I've gone through, that we're going to be able to build a stronger college with that experience. And I just want to assure you that Chad and I will be working closely together, and since there will just be the two of us trying to make sure that everything runs smoothly, we're going to be communicating, and therefore if one of us is off campus, I'd encourage you to feel comfortable that going to the other person. You don't think that we're going to leave and you not have to be able to go to someone for answers, because I think both of us have enough experience now at the college that we'll be able to do that. It's like every time I make a switch in positions, I get so attached to people, so then it's tough to make those switches. And I know they're in good hands, but they aren't going to get rid of me. They think they are, but they're not, because I'm still here and I still care about Lamar Community College, and I do thank each and every one of you for what you do, and I tell you that every month, and it is true, because it takes all of us to make this work. It's really important that we give quality opportunities to our students to make sure that whenever they leave here, they either secure a job or they transfer to another college, and that they're ready for either one of those challenges. And we need to continue to make sure that that's what we're doing for our students. But students are why we're here, so no matter what job that you're in, that it's important what you do, because it takes us all. So with that, I'll give it to Chad.
One of the things that we did want to update you on enrollment today. The spring, we have lost some enrollment in the spring. I know it's pretty hard to see this, but this came from the system office.
Can I learn that too? I know how to do it.
But this shows all the colleges in the system and where we are. And if you look at LCC, right now compared to last spring, we're about 7.110% down where we ended the term. Our annualized FTE is at 309. We ended the term last year at 340. So we're about 30 FTE down. It is pretty substantial. But as you can see, the only school that I believe is up is the Community College of Aurora, and then I think it's there's another institution that's pretty flat, that's Pueblo. So the system as a whole is down 2.14% on average. One of the things that I just want to stress is, we've done some good work with the marketing and enrollment management plan, and I think that's something we want to continue, because we put a lot of strategies and things in place. If you remember last fall in the reports I showed you, our new students were up, our transfer students were up, so I think we did a good job in our marketing and recruiting efforts, but our continuing students continue to decline. And I think that's where the enrollment management plan is going to come into place. I really do appreciate the group with that. And Cheryl and I are going to work together to carry that over, and there will be a transition with that, because I think we have to look at strategies on how we keep our students. You just kind of look at a couple things. Since 2001, our 4-county service area population has declined by 15% on the average. So we have 15% less population to recruit and get students from. Since 08-09, our tuition increases for in-state students has went up 5%, 9%, 9%, 10%. Add that up over 4 years, the cost of tuition is becoming a lot more expensive for our students. Budget reductions. Over the last 4 years, we've lost about 18% of our state funding from the budget formula. That is substantial. So we really are doing more with less, because we have economies of scale, we have costs that just don't go away, and you just have the cost of doing business. So you take a look at that, and that's going to affect our enrollment too. Financial aid, trying to get our loan default down, we've had to implement restrictions on that. We also think that